Hi there, and welcome to the supportive videos for Draft Like a Designer AutoCAD Edition. My name's Jessica. I'm the author and creator of the series, and I just want to get started by showing you what AutoCAD looks like when you first open the program. Now, a lot of people get overwhelmed at this point because it looks so different than any other program you've likely seen, so let me show you around a little. When you first open AutoCAD, this is what it looks like. We call this the start screen. The first thing that you see at the very top of the page is a long toolbar. This is called the ribbon. This is where you access the main AutoCAD tools and commands used to create and edit your drawings. It's grayed out at the moment because we don't have an AutoCAD file actually opened yet. We're still kind of on the start screen. That main area in the middle, that's going to display your recent opened drawings. They look like little thumbnail images. You might not have any yet if this is your first time that you've ever opened AutoCAD, but once you get to work in it, you're going to see this area populate, kind of like my screen is showing. Simply click on any of these drawings that you'd like to work on and it will open. Over on the right hand side is the Autodesk message board. This will have news popping up informing you of like new products or any announcements that they deem important. On the left hand side you can see the open and the new buttons. This is where you kind of choose how to begin work in AutoCAD. Like, do you want to start on a new drawing or do you want to open one that you've already been working on? Well, hey, let's just get started by just clicking on new and we'll open up a brand new file. You should see that the screen changed slightly. That ribbon is still up at the top, but it's no longer grayed out, and you can see all the buttons that you're going to get familiar with in the near future. Just below the ribbon, you should see two file tabs. These tabs kind of allow you to switch between the start screen and any drawing files that you have open. Simply click one of the tabs to move quickly from one to the other. So here's the start, and here's that new drawing. If you look closely, you'll actually see another toolbar above the ribbon on the left-hand side. This is called the Quick Access Toolbar, and it contains commonly used tools such as New, Print, Undo, and Redo. This bar allows you to quickly access, some important commands no matter what tab you have open. And that big red A that you see is called the application menu. I tend to call it the big red A. If you click on it, you'll see that it kind of has some of those same commands that are in the quick access toolbar, but it has other ones like export and print. To the right of the quick access bar, you should see the info center. This is where you can search for help, get access to your Autodesk account. You can receive some notifications about what you're drawing on and from Autodesk itself. And there's some other online account related features there. Now this big blank area in the middle, this is the main drawing area, and this is where you are going to create your work by drawing lines, adding text, dimensions, callouts, all the other design elements that you're going to be working with. Technically, this area is called the model space, and this is where the drawings and models are actually created. The grid is a visual reference that helps you judge spacing and alignment while you're drawing. At the bottom of model space is the command line or the command bar, and this is where you type out AutoCAD commands and you can see the prompts and instructions and the messages from the program while you work. Kind of hard to explain, you'll have to see that in action here. We'll do that in section 2, but it also keeps a running history of commands and messages, so that can kind of help you follow what AutoCAD is asking you to do. Below the ribbon on the right hand side, you'll see a square that says top and north, east, south, west circling that box. This is called the view cube, and it helps you navigate and change the viewing angle of your drawing. This comes in really handy for 3D drawings, which we are not going to get into in this series. So you always just want to make sure that that view cube is reading just as it's currently showing, with north at the top and top in that box. If it's ever different, please definitely change it back. Below the view cube and on the right hand side is the navigation bar. This contains tools used to move around your drawing, such as zoom and pan. These tools really help you view your work a little bit more easily, and if for some reason this is not appearing or you accidentally turn it off, go up to the ribbon to the view tab and you'll see the view cube and the navigation bar. They are turned on if they are highlighted in blue. So if I click on the navigation bar, you'll see that it disappears over on the right hand side and it looks like it's off. So we'll click to turn it back on, and that's how you can do that. Now down on the bottom left, you will see the model and layout tabs. They allow you to switch between model space, where you create the drawings, and the layout tabs, which are also known as paper space. These tabs are going to help you prepare your drawings for plotting and printing on paper. Now to the right of model and layout tabs is a status bar. It contains drawing aids and settings that are going to help you draw accurately and efficiently, and we will definitely be helping you understand what those buttons are soon. The UCS icon helps show the drawing directions inside of AutoCAD. So anybody out there love geometry? Because this all behaves exactly like geometry. It's based on a coordinate system. So that red line at the bottom represents the x-axis. The green line on the left represents the y-axis, and most of your drawings should be drawn above the red line and to the right of the green line. So this kind of places your drawing in the positive x and y area of the coordinate system. Just think of it like a map that kind of helps AutoCAD understand direction as well as location while you draw. Now the large crosshair cursor that you see here, that is your drawing tool. Unlike a normal mouse pointer, AutoCAD uses crosshairs to really help users draw accurately and line up objects. Your mouse wheel is one of the most important navigation tools in AutoCAD. It allows you to move quickly. That little wheel, if you roll that wheel forward, you'll zoom in. If you roll it backwards, you'll zoom out. If you press and hold the mouse wheel, and you'll see that your cursor kind of turns into a little hand. Isn't that cute? This is the pan hand, and this allows you to actually be able to move around on your drawing a little bit. And actually, if you double click on that mouse wheel, you'll activate the zoom extents button. And that simply just zooms in on everything that's drawn in your model space. We don't really have anything drawn currently, so it didn't really do a whole lot. Now, AutoCAD uses what's known as dynamic input. It allows you to just start typing commands or information directly. So you don't have to click in the command bar or actually anywhere else. The information you type or the information AutoCAD gives you, it's all going to appear at your cursor. So the last thing I want to show you that's also going to demonstrate dynamic input is units. So a unit kind of determines whether you're drawing in feet, in inches, or if you're drawing in decimal units. Since this series is dedicated to interior design students, we usually draw in feet and inches. So let's go ahead and practice that dynamic input and just type the word units. See how it puts it right there at your cursor? Hit enter on the keyboard to complete any typed command. And mine came on my other screen, but you should see a little window that looks like this. And under there you should see where it says type in decimal currently. If you just click on that little arrow to activate that scroll bar, you can go ahead and click architectural. And that way we know that we are always drawing in feet and inches. It is important to do this each and every time that you open a new file, because AutoCAD will always default new drawings to decimal units. Go ahead and click OK. And we are ready to start drawing lines, everybody. But for now, this is all that I wanted to show you. I hope you're feeling a little bit more comfortable with the AutoCAD interface. In the next section, I'm going to show you how to start working and drawing lines.